Hey, I'm Esirobu, and I want to talk about 13 questions that an intentional clothing shopper should ask themselves. Number one, what is the occasion? Okay, so in other words, what is the purpose of why you are going out to shop for clothing? Is it for a wedding, work, sporting event, or is it a church service, a concert, or whatever it may be? One thing that you really want to make sure that you're avoiding is just shopping just because you see something and you think you want it or you think it's cool to have. I don't know about you guys, but I've been there where I've been shopping for something and then I get sidetracked by seeing something that's on sale. It's like, oh my gosh. I put it in my cart and I end up not wearing it. So we want to avoid, aimless shopping shopping without a purpose or a goal in mind. Okay. All right. Number two, what's the location of where you are planning to go? Okay. So you want to consider the size and the actual building and the conditions of where you are going. Say, for example, you're going to a graduation in an arena type of setting, right? You know there's going to be lots of people there. And with that in mind, they're going to be blasting that AC, right? Okay. And if you're one of those people who get cold, like I do, you want to make sure that you have a jacket, a nice sweater or a jacket to keep you warm when you get cold. Okay. All right. Number three, ask yourself, do you already have something like this in your wardrobe currently? Okay. Sometimes people tend to just think that they don't have something and never take the time out to actually go through their wardrobe and make sure what they're looking for they already don't have, right? So why waste time and money buying something when you come to find out you already had it all along? Number four, what's the material of the clothing and how long will it last, right? So there are many different types of materials out there. You have cotton, you have polyester, you have nylon, you have wool. So whichever one you feel is best for, which one's more compatible with your skin and how your skin reacts to certain materials is how you should guide which type of clothing you pick. Okay. Number five, what colors do you need or want? Okay. Not every color is flattering on everybody's skin tone, right? Certain colors may work better for darker skinned people and some may work better for lighter skinned people. So you got to know what works for you. Okay. Number six, can I wear this once or many times? So when you're looking at a piece of clothing to buy, you want to make sure it can give you many uses, or you can dress it up or dress it down, however your style is. Okay. And most times you don't want to get a one and done type of clothing, right? You want to be creative, in other words, with how you can wear that clothing so that you get many uses out of it. Number seven, how does my body feel in it, or how does your body feel in it? Do you feel warm, cool, free? Is it loose fitting? Is it tight? Is it light? Is it breathable? Or is it cozy or comfortable? These are the things that you want to consider before buying that clothing. Number eight, what are the care instructions of the clothes? I know most people, when they are shopping, don't even check that on the clothing tag. I've been there. I'm guilty. I hardly do. But sometimes after you get used to buying and shopping for clothes, you kind of know, you can kind of guess, right? After some time of dealing with a certain type of material, right? That is probably going to take a certain type of wash cycle, or you may have to hand wash, or you may have to just take it to the dry cleaners. Okay. All right. Number nine, do the sizes run smaller or bigger? Okay. Now, personally for me, I know that even though, because I'm tall, I know that because I'm tall and I'm skinny, I can kind of like maneuver between certain sizes. I can go up or down. It just depends on the shape of the clothing and how the sizes run, basically. Sometimes I could be a medium, sometimes even in a rare case a small. or in other cases, a large. So it just all depends. Okay. So these are things that you really have to ask yourself and really do like a good analysis of the cloth or piece of clothing that you're looking at. Okay. And if possible, try it on if you're shopping in person. Okay. Now, if you're online, then you have to like make sure you do your due diligence and find out or find some reviews about whether the clothing runs smaller or larger in sizes. All right, number 10. What is your budget? This is something that you actually need to consider before you even step out to go shop, okay? So make sure you know what your budget is and where you are planning to shop. Let's say, for example, you're going to Nordstrom or whatever. You know, that's a very pricier store, right? So similar to how Macy's is. Very different than shopping at Ross or Rainbow. Even though Ross, they have different prices of clothing, right? Okay, so know your budget and stick to it when you go shop. Okay. All right. Next, number 11. What is the return or exchange policy of the store that you're shopping at? Okay, so that's very important to know and to ask when you're going in person or if you're shopping online. Number 12. How can you accessorize the clothing that you want to buy? So when I shop, I think about every detail. Like, what shoes do I currently have that I can match this with? What undershirts, the right undergarments to wear with the clothing, all that stuff. What can I wear on my head? What jewelry? Everything, right? Because if you can't envision yourself in it, you're just gonna buy something with unintentionality and you can't wear it because you don't have anything to match it with, right? So you want to be a visionary when you are shopping. Remember, shopping with purpose, as I mentioned before. Okay. Then number 13, last but not least, what brand made the clothing and what logos are on the clothes. Now, this is a little bit more on the spiritual side. Okay. So we need to make sure we are being careful, especially for those who are believers, to be mindful of which brands we are picking clothes from, because life is spiritual, okay? And spirits can be transferred through clothing. This is not to scare anybody, but we just have to be vigilant, okay? And be led by the Holy Spirit and just shop with the Lord. Like, ask the Lord to guide you and direct you, open your eyes on what to buy and what not to buy. Okay. All right. So these are the 13 questions every intentional clothing shopper should ask. Thank you. And if this helped you, like and subscribe. All right. Bye.